Okay, let's look at the Remington 700 Ultimate Muzzleloaders here. I have two of them right here. One is, they're the exact same model, except one is laminate stock and then one is synthetic. The laminate stock comes with sights, fiber optic sights. I took the back ones off. The synthetic stock does not. So the synthetic stock, it's a Bell & Carlson. It just comes with, you can still put them in there. Comes with, it's tapped for it, but doesn't come ready because places like Colorado do not allow for a scope optic. So that's kind of why I have both. If I ever want to go to Colorado, I can just use this real quick. I have sights already set up for it. So here is basically what you get from Remington. It comes with a ramrod that comes, like all muzzleloaders, normally. Comes with a ramrod. You can sit in there. They give you a package of 24 sabots, and then they also give you, an idea of what to use here. But this comes with the muzzleloader, and then they also give you a package of these primer systems, these ignition systems, what they're called. They're called UML ignition system. Okay, so I'll show you what the big thing with the primers is that they're really easy to use. There's no, unlike the CVA Paramount, there's no fiddling with it. It's basically a 45, or no, it's a 308, just cut off with a primer. So it looks kind of like just a normal empty bullet, empty cartridge. A lot like the CVA, it's a bolt action system. It's built on just a normal Remington 700 short action. So it's interchangeable really with any stock. If you want a different stock, short action, a little bit bigger barrel, it's a Sendero. I think it's close to the Sendero. I don't know if it's exactly a Sendero. But this is a spent one, but basically it comes with a package of these guys. You load one in there like that. Load it in just like you would any normal cartridge. You fire it, it goes bang, you lift it up, unload it. You kind of got to do this by hand, but we're shooting a muzzleloader. So that's pretty cool. Really easy. Just buy it in the packs. They're not cheap. If you want to shoot this a bunch, I've got probably 100 of these that I'm going to just reload. Just take a little hand primer and redo it. But really easy. There's no fiddling around. You go buy a pack. There's 24 of those. Remington's got it with the simplicity factor, which I really like. Now, I have a little bit more experience with this muzzleloader than I do with a CVA because I had this for a couple years. And it was some painful trial and error trying to get this thing to shoot accurately, like what they describe and all that kind of stuff. So this is what Remington gives you. Okay, now these shoot, they shoot fine, but the problem is that they dirty the barrel so bad. Any plastic sabot, it just dirtied the barrel so hard. It would take so much pressure to get them back in there if you wanted to shoot one right after the other. So when I bought the CVA Paramounts and it came with these, and it was like, okay, well, let me try these Powerbelts. They look kind of weird. I'm not really, I haven't used a lot of different muzzleloaders. So I was like, well, it looks weird. Let's see how it works. I put it in there really easy. And I'm like, man, I want to try the 50 caliber ones because that works so well. And it didn't dirty up the barrel as bad. So I tried these. This is the Powerbelt Aerolite 250 grain, a little more like kind of a long range bullet. And these work really well. So these are 45 caliber bullets inside of a 50 caliber sabot. These guys just go right in there. They are a 50 caliber diameter, and they go right in there, and you just ram it all the way in. Really, oop, that one came apart. That can happen. They can come apart like that. But anyway, that's been kind of kicked around for a while. That's kind of my bullet that's just been kicked around. So trial and error was a lot. There was no research on this really. Everybody talked about it. You can see the you know, all the stuff they have. 300 yards they're showing you, you know, 300 yards and blah blah blah. Well, what if you want to shoot over 300 yards? There was zero stuff online on how to shoot over 300 yards, the ballistics, anything like that. So I did a lot of trial and error. We used these the first year. We shot Cousier at 425 yards, which is impressive. That's good. Last year we started using these, and we shot Cousier at 350 and close to 400. So these do perform. I'm not saying these don't, but on overall ease of use, I had to develop like a serious cleaning regimen in order to create a first shot hit like exactly how it was the previous shot. Whereas these, you can shoot, honestly, with these Powerbelts, shoot 2 or 3 in a row, and they'll just stack on top of each other, more or less. So each, the CVA, Paramount, and the Remington 700 has its advantages. Again, Remington, this is the Magnum ones. I used 3 of the Magnum ones for mine. And what they recommend, which is like 180 grains per volume or something like that. What they recommend is you use the normal 777s, and that you use 4 of them. And those work well too. I just started using the Magnums because I could get it going a little bit faster. But either one worked pretty well. And again, it's simplicity. So you're not dealing with powder like you are with the CVA. You just pop some of these pellets in and you're ready to roll. So pellets look like this. You just put them in end of the barrel, just like that. Pop them in there, load it up. You guys will see me loading these things and watch how I do all this stuff. But that's just kind of a basic overview. That's what you get with the whenever you buy a Remington 700 Ultimate Muzzleloader. It doesn't, you know, they come tapped. Easy to find bases. You know, easy to find like a pick rail for these guys. So really easy stuff. I got a couple different scopes on there, but 4 to 16s. So yeah, that's the overview.